here's a copy of the report.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to be off today. I'll be in Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to speak with the Bonian about it. We're going to move forward. He's going to contact you. All right. Now, when you had your injuries, right? Did you have any pictures of your injuries?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you do. Okay. And you gave them to him?
I showed it to him and he told me this is nothing.
Okay.
He said this is just not enough.
There was a Washington State ID for
Okay. Now, I want to make you aware of something. Let's just suppose after we do a confer with the district attorney's office that they said that it didn't rise to the level of assault and that we couldn't make an arrest. That doesn't preclude you from seeking civil damages against this person. So what I'm saying to you is, when we look into it again, there may come a point where we are going to contact the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, New York County District Attorney's Office, and we're like, oh, okay, here's this guy's medical records. Okay, they might look at it. They say, okay, you know what? This doesn't rise to the level of assault to third degree. It rises to the level of harassment in the second degree. You know, so it may not be an arrestable offense. I don't want to make that determination yet because I don't know ultimately what the district attorney will say. However,
he's 23.
Like I said, I know you said you were contacting a lawyer because you're trying to seek legal remedies with this guy for not only hitting you, but I took care of those things, by the way.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm sorry about that. It doesn't prevent you from seeking damages against him, like, you know what I mean, whether an arrest is made or not, because an incident took place. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just like if I were to shoot you, for argument's sake, in a dispute, and I was found to be not guilty of shooting you, I could still sue you. I mean, you could still sue me civilly. One doesn't really have anything. Make sure I word it right so it makes sense. It's the same incident, but the facts in a civil case are different than in a criminal case. One doesn't really have anything to do with the other. Somebody could be found not guilty or not arrested for something. It doesn't mean that you can't sue them. Like, you know what I mean? So ultimately what I'm saying to you is, like, we'll probably have to make a referral with the district attorney's office based on what they say. Like, because if we contact them and they say, yeah, no, you know what, it doesn't rise to the level of assault rate, then we can't arrest them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
However, like I said, it doesn't preclude you from seeking restitution, not only for the bill, but for, damages or whatever.
Yeah, I wasn't able to work and stuff.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So what we'll do is I'll sit down with Devodian on Monday again. We'll look at it. Can you email me those pictures?
Pictures? Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Email them to me. Here's my card. All right. That has my information, my email address. Email the pictures of the injury, please. Okay. So that way, when I come in on Monday, I have them.
One more thing, like he left the crime scene. Shouldn't that be a problem for him, like the guy?
Well. Here's the issue. You rolled into him, right?
He's like he was cursing me on the web, like for no reason. Then
Right, but what I'm saying to you is, if you leave a scene of an accident that you cause injuries in, with the accident, if I hit your car and I injure you because I hit your car, and then I leave the scene, that's a crime. Leaving the scene with injuries.
Why don't you come up and see me for a second?
him assaulting you and then leaving the scene, there's no extra charge for that. Like, you know, people are not charged with fleeing the scene of a crime. The only time you're charged with fleeing the scene of a crime is if it's a motor vehicle, or if in the presence of the police, like the police see you and they go, hey, stop, I need to speak with you, and then you run from the police, that's a different story. But just committing a crime, if I steal from you, or if I, you know what I mean, like it's not an additional charge for fleeing the scene.
So, Diego,
And since you hit him,
two addresses.
and there was no motor vehicle accident report, he couldn't be charged with fleeing the scene of a vehicle accident. You see me? And the injuries he caused to you were not related to that accident. The injuries he caused to you were related of a criminal act. Like he punched you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he couldn't be charged with leaving the scene or whatever. You know, just like you couldn't be charged with like if he turns around and goes, well, that guy hit me. Okay, well, that guy stayed there and tried to make a report. You're the one who left. You can't be charged with anything. Like, you know what I mean? You did the right thing. You got an accident. You know, boom, you hit the guy. Okay, well, sorry, whatever. Okay, and then he assaults you. I didn't flee the scene. I didn't, you know, I didn't injure this guy and then he left or whatever. No. So, you know, nobody in the situation on either side could be charged with leaving the scene on that. You know what I mean? But email me those pictures. I'll have them. I'll sit down with the voting. We'll look at it. We'll probably have to make a confer with the district attorney's office. But either way, like, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't preclude you from moving forward or whatever. But I don't want to make any rush to judgment right now. We gotta get your paperwork and look at the injury. I mean, I'll look at the photos.
So you're gonna reopen the case?
I already reopened it.
Oh, you reopened it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I already reopened it. So basically, it's already reopened. And what I got to do is I got to sit down with him, and we have to formulate a plan of looking at the investigation again, seeing if there's if it substantiates, you know, the crime. And the other thing is then trying to find who this person is with this Florida license plate. You know, I'm sure we'll find out who the registered owner is in Florida. The problem is when we contact the registered owner in Florida, is that a guy who's lent somebody a car, registered a car for somebody or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do you think if you looked at photographs of this guy or photos of people, do you think you would recognize this guy?
I probably would. I'm really good at.
Okay, so what we may probably wind up doing is if we have an idea of who may be possibly in this car, we'll run the license plate. We'll try to run some names, whatever. We may have you look at some photographs too to see if the
There was a camera too on East 57 on Park Avenue.
Yeah.
I saw the camera, a cop's camera, traffic camera or something.
okay.
You know, so
And did he get out?
Yeah, he got
And
out.
that's where it was.
Yeah, right
okay.
there.
Okay.
The camera was like right in top of the traffic light.
What intersection?
East 57, right on East 57 Park between. It's like right middle of the 57 street, like 58 and 57, but close to 57, north side.
Okay. And what does it say? NYPD on it?
It said no, it didn't say NYPD, but it's like it looks like a traffic camera or
Okay.
something.
I'm sorry, I didn't have a chance to really.
All right.
And the guy got out of the car and he punched me, so you know there should be a really good photograph.
Okay.
of that.
Hopefully, yeah. If it's one of our cameras, hopefully it will be. What we're gonna do is, like I said, you know, we'll look at it again. It's already open. It's already been done. I opened it already. Reopened it, reactivated, we call. And you know, we'll take it from there. But you know, like I said, email me those photos because that's important. Because if we have to show something to the district attorney, like, well, you know, this is why we're making the arrest based on this guy said here's the photos of the injury or whatever.
I just want to make sure
You know,
this guy Pearson.
it's something that's necessary. You know what I
Okay.
mean? All right.
All right,
All right.
that's it.
Thanks for coming in. We'll take care of it. You got my number?
Yes.
Okay. And we'll be in contact. We'll take it from there. All right. No problem. Go ahead. Thanks for coming in. All right. Okay. You got it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
So I hope I'll get close over.
Yeah. Well, email me
All right.
the photos.
Okay.
I'll review. I'll respond back to an email telling you I got them, then I can see them, whatever. And then call me on Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
What time do you want me to call it?
Yeah. Mid morning.
Mid morning.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay.